Hey, welcome. It's Domain Dave again from cheapwinefinder.com. And we're doing what we always do. We write up a review 3 times a week of a value-priced wine, and then we plug in the microphone and we talk about it, and that's where we're at right now. And we have a wine from Trader Joe's. It's a French wine. It's from the Loire Valley. It is the Vignobles Lacheteau Touraine Sauvignon Blanc 2023. It's an AOP wine, which is the highest classification. It's got the strictest, vineyard specifications and rules and regulations, and in the winery too. It's from a large wine group that includes J.P. Chenet, which you should see some of their wines in stores. And they have almost 1,300 acres in the Loire Valley of vines. I'm not sure if these are all their vines, but it could be. Touraine is a district in the Loire Valley. Chenin is that's the one with the famous Cabernet Francs. That is the most famous town. A lot of times in France, wine are named after the local town. This is not the local town. This is a local district. And this is a Sauvignon Blanc, and I just said Chenin, which is known for Cabernet Franc. Way back when in time, Sauvignon Blanc and Cabernet Franc went together and made Cabernet Sauvignon. So maybe around here, they don't know when or whatever. But this is an old ancient grape, Sauvignon Blanc, and Loire Valley is one of the greatest places for it. Their wines are really fresh and bright and alive. And Sancerres are the most famous. They might be the most expensive of the Sauvignon Blanc wines. Touraine is a very well-known district, and they have a bunch of different sub-regions in between. This is not a sub-district wine. Let me look at that. Nope, it is not. It is bottled in Loire Valley. Nope, it's just a regular from Touraine, which is not a bad thing, especially when the price is $6.99. Another thing, the alcohol content is 11.5, which is fairly low. You're getting into the Prosecco range, so it's a nice light alcohol. It still has some body to it. And so how good is the wine? Let's take a sip and we'll talk about that. I mean, I like Sauvignon Blanc, so, it's got to be good, right? And the answer is right. This is a full of flavor, but balanced. None of the flavors jump out. This is all flavors that are kind of sleek and long and lean. It's got really good length. Every flavor in there is something that you can identify. I mean, there's green apple, there's lemon, there's peach, there's pear, there's white pear, which is a little bit different, a little bit drier. It's got some stone fruit, it's got some lime, it's got all these flavors that when they hit your tongue, you go, oh yeah, but they're all there and they're all balanced and they're all in their place. Nothing jumps out. If you thought that Sauvignon Blanc came from Marlborough, New Zealand, you're wrong. It came from France first and Loire Valley. And, Bordeaux Blanc, their Bordeaux Blanc is Sauvignon Blanc with a little bit of Semillon. And those are usually high-priced wines. Not always. You can get some value-priced ones there. The Loire Valley is, if you really like Marlborough, New Zealand, you should probably start seeking out Loire Valley too, because it's the same thing, only a different shade of it. Different flavors stand out. It's not as easy. You can go to any store and find a really good Marlborough New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, and you have to actually go to a wine shop and ask somebody for a wine Sauvignon Blanc from Loire Valley in your price range, because there is no brand that just jumps out at you. I'm going to take another sip because it's sitting right next to me. So that's that. I mean, because they're great Loire Valley Sauvignon Blancs, and that's just a matter of marketing. New Zealand figured out how to market it, and France didn't want to. For a long time, 80% of all the wines from the Loire Valley were sold in France. They kept it to themselves, and So that's why there really isn't anything aimed at us in the US of A or wherever else you're at. But these wines are really delicious, and this price is great, $6.99. I checked the web just to see, what's out there. Not really, because there is no Loire Valley brand that's famous. I mean, there are wineries that are famous, but these wines are usually $15. And that price range, you might get them on sale for $12.99 or whatever, but they're in that $15 range. And this is $6.99. I mean, you're talking about half price or less for a really good, well-made, balanced wine. It's got good flavor. It's got good acidity. What more can you ask for? For me, just another glass. Well, that's it for me, Domain Dave, cheapwinefinder.com. This was the Vignobles Lacheteau Touraine Sauvignon Blanc 2023. Easy for me to say. Hey, we're on YouTube now with some YouTube shorts, just a little primer for what we do. Like us there too if you can, and I'll be talking to everybody in a couple of days. I've got a French rosé coming up from the Languedoc of Vignobles. So keep it cheap, adios, and stay cool, I think. Adios, bye-bye.